Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Mpumi and Co with Funds and Galore, where investing needs more. So guys, I'm just gonna be taking out my notes. Today I'm gonna be doing things a little bit different. I wanna cater for the mass majority of people, guys, So we're gonna be I'm also gonna be doing like an addition for currencies, like a market breakdown for currencies to cater for most people who also love currencies. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You know what I mean. So I'm just gonna be taking out my notes just to check out one currency pairs I'm gonna be looking at. Then also at the end I will show you the current trade that I'm in, just to give you real-time knowledge in terms of what's going on and what I'm currently in a trade for. So this trade I've been in it since Friday. If you guys follow my Instagram, TikTok channel where I post a lot. TikTok is where I post a lot. Or if you have my WhatsApp details, you know what time it is, guys. You know what time it is. Never, like I always say, man, just hit me up. Never be like, I'm always gonna be available for each and every one of you guys. So today I would like to thank that I've finally reached at least 60 subscribers, man, on the road to 100. So hopefully by the end of this year I would at least have 120. Man, you guys can prove me wrong. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, man. As more, like, I just appreciate having more people that I'm just going to show how everything works, how I cater everything, how I do my work and stuff like that. I'm also going to show you guys how to also trade through my back testing, right? I've been doing TP to stop loss ratios. So basically it's either I'm gonna hit TP or stop loss, but I'm gonna also shake things up and add in, this is how I trade with the trailing stop loss. I'm also gonna be doing more features, back testing, in terms of how to use a stop loss and profit so that you don't get stopped out early, or you do not move your stop loss early into profit, everything like that. How you can adjust everything, how you can use zones and key levels to cater for that, right? How I actually do in the real market. And I'm also going to teach you guys how to scale, and if you want to scale in more entries, I'm also going to cover that knowledge too, guys. So make sure that you don't miss out on anything, because I'm catering for different types of personalities. Some people would want a ratio for stop loss and TP. Whatever happens, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. Like I said, now I'm just gonna do a trail back testing for stop loss trailing. I paid for my mentorship, not my mentorship, I meant my trading view, being able to back test and stuff like that, so I can demonstrate to you guys everything. So I don't need a lot of that, because I trade a few things which even on the free mode I can handle it. But I'm doing this, I'm paying for everything just to show you guys, so that you can also elevate your game or improve where you need to improve, right? Without further waste of time, let me just get out my notes. So far I'm gonna play my boy Brian, man. I'm gonna be playing Brian throughout this whole thingy. So if you in love with Brian's music, because he's also as determined as me, man. Brian is like a rapper that put in a lot of effort into his craft and stuff like that, just like I do with all of this. I'm gonna be playing out his music. If you want to have access to his music, you'll find the link at the description below, guys. So I'm gonna play this song. It's been playing in my mind the whole day, like that's crazy, this song, yo. But anyways, I love the mastering, everything, man. Shout out to Brian, shout out to every person that's pushing out there. As long as you're grinding, man, like I said, knowledge is new, cool, man. Like, you just need to evolve, just be yourself, evolve, and get to new heights.
The rest of us have one job.
Let me just get out my notes.
You get hurt, hurt him back. You get killed, walk it off.
Problems, so you just walk it out. I mean, I don't want me no problems.
I'm just trying to just get everything in order, guys. Let me just remove all of these flags. You have access to them by subscribing. A lot of flags, you have access to them by subscribing to TradingView. So we have that. Let me just do this again. So guys, let's just jump into everything right now, right? I don't want to be wasting a lot of time. Let's just dive into everything right now. So basically, Euro USD, we're in profits right now. So let me give you a backbone on how I already analyzed this pair, right? Because I had my boy, one of my friends, is like, yo, what do you see for Euro JPY? So at that time, the market was playing within here, this range right here. So he was telling me that his friends are taking buys from this area right here. A lot of them were taking buys. He was also he saw sells, right? He saw sells like me. So I'm like, he asked me just for like verification in terms of what do I see and stuff. I'm like, okay, let me just quickly analyze it. So I just took 5 minutes analyzing everything, placing my zones and everything like that. So this is basically what I came up with, and it was just literally just after the lesson on how to trade bearish head and shoulder patterns, right? So I'm like, oh wait, this is also giving a bearish head and shoulder pattern. So let me just take things back quickly. So I'm like, okay, I saw that the market is giving us a resistance zone. Like I stated, we're waiting for the market to come back here at this region because it's supporting. It is currently just resisting at this strong hold right here. I'm like, okay, I'll be looking for sells. So that's when he told me that he's also looking for sells. So I'm like, I would wait, but what he did was he already took in sells in here. So I just told him that I'm not gonna take sells within here because why? We have our head, shoulder, our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. We were waiting for the market to break the neckline, right? So the market eventually did break the neckline. So I was just keeping him posted throughout the big test and everything. I'm like, okay, cool, until I told him that okay, I am literally entering right here. This was a 30-minute entry because why? We had a break and retest. We had a nice beautiful break and retest. Let me just show you guys. So the market broken out, retested, and it gave us a bullish candlestick. So we first need the market to touch the resistance, give us a bullish, and finally a resistance. That's how we enter these trades. And I gave him an idea that okay guys, when the market was still here, I told him that the market can pull back because we're in an impulse correction and impulse. Now the market is forming some form of correction. It did form a tiny correction here. Now it looks like we're impulsing still to the downside, but he closed early, so he managed to close early, but he was using a lot of lot sizes into this trade. So basically I think he used 0.11. Can I check quickly for you guys? Let me just quickly check for you guys quickly. Let me just go to our chats. Okay. Yeah, so used 0.11, 0.6, 0.5, and 0.1. That's a lot of lot size. So if the market would have literally just went, if it went opposing to his direction, it would have, yeah, he would have blown his account. But he closed somewhere around here because I gave him that confirmation that okay, now I'm looking for sales, but keep in mind that he entered early, so he was able to flip that same account from let me see, his deposit was 2,000, his profit was 2.7 thousand, right? And he withdrew 2,000 his initial deposit, right? So yeah, he closed early, but if it was me, I would have just let the trade run. But at the same time, I wouldn't have used these lot sizes because it was gonna threaten my account. And like literally, like I said, as you can see, we did not have any drawdowns. So basically we can just put in a new trend right here, right? Just to see how the market is going to cope or how the market is potentially going to move, you know. So yeah, so this is basically it. So he closed early. I think that he did a good thing to close early because he's using a lot of risk. So if it, like I said, if it would have went opposing the direction, just a slight drawdown, it would have blown his account. So I told him we'll place in our stop losses here just above the neckline, the two shoulders, I mean, so that if it does break in here, then it does not confirm a head and shoulders pattern. That's why I'm like, if the market breaks above here, we are looking for buys. If the market would have maybe pushed back down and pushed back up here, we would have been looking for buys. So his friends who took buys here, they're out of this trade. They've been knocked out, failed. So that's basically it. So when was this? Let me just confirm the date. It was last week Wednesday. Was it? Yeah, it was last week Wednesday. These trades. So we would have been holding this trade since last week Wednesday. And it looks like the market is still going down, respecting the head and shoulders. Then I just told him that we were looking to exit earlier instead of exiting at the tail of the head and shoulder, because man, we want to secure at least the 1.19%. Then we would have risked, let me just check how much we would have risked. At 0.43, that's even nothing. Only if you're using risk management, because you don't want to be taking entries that are going to jeopardize or put your account on, you know, on like potentially, you don't want to lose your whole account on one trade, guys. You need to learn how to trade with risk management, especially when you're starting out. You can full margin trading even using risk management, but when you have enough money, like in terms of if you have 10,000 to lose, if you're willing to lose that whole 10,000 and you still have another 10,000 that you can trade with, you can take your first 10k, fund 1,000 and do what he just did right there. If it maybe blows 10 trades in a row, who knows, you know, at least you have another 10k, you know. So when you do only have one 10k or one 2k or whatever, you need to use proper risk management so that 2k can withstand a longer duration of time. If you have 4 back-to-back losses, you can literally not blow your account. Stop thinking and stop being mesmerized by these people that's posting cars and everything like that. Like I always say, man, they're trying to sell you a product. Why are they using cars, not showing you guys strategies on how to trade? I want to sell you a product, I want to sell you signals or this and that. Not to say that it's wrong, but you need to understand that you are not at the same wavelengths in terms of money flow. If they blow it, they can find it again. You don't. So you need to be able to use risk management, and this is why we are here to teach you guys how to cope with any amount. Like, does not matter, 1,000 too. You can use proper risk management with 1,000, ensuring that you have at least 10 trades that you can take before blowing your account. If you have less, like 5 or 3, man, even for me, I'm telling you, like, it is kind of risking in a way. But if that's all you can do, you need to also use those 5 trades in a risk management format. But do not blow your whole account on one trade. It's not literally worth it. So let me just check what are we gonna be analyzing today. GBP USD. What is this? GBP USD, okay. Let's see what GBP USD has in store for us, guys. And like I said, I'll also show you the trade that I'm in, so make sure that you watch this video whole, man. This analyst, like this market breakdown is from far ago, bro. Like, yo, this is from a long time ago. I haven't traded currencies in a minute. This analysis is from a while back. So we were dropping from 2022 until 2022. 2023 we started having momentum. So we can safely say that we're in an overall bullish market. So we'll have our gates placed perfectly. We're gonna look for most touches, right? So we also have this region right here. So if you guys have been following me, man, thank you guys for following me. Like, for those who've been following my everything, like, yes, as y'all guys been following, because I post a lot and y'all are just like, you know, thank you guys. And also, man, thank you for taking action in your own lives. Like, just, I want you to see that you need to have a remedy. You need to have a same strategy in terms of how you trading and everything like that. Keep it simple, keep it like, don't overcomplicate things. If you have a strategy, use that strategy. If you don't, this is one of the strategies that I'm giving totally for free. This is what I do all day, every day. We're gonna cater for key levels. If you've seen all my analysis, I do the same thing over and over again. So yeah, we have a lot of movement. So okay, cool. So we're gonna place in our daily trend, right? Let's just see. Let me just try this. You just need to. I'll also show you contractions. If this is a contraction, I'll show you on my website, which is totally for free. I have a lot of free knowledge on trading on my website, so go check it out, guys, when you have time to do that, you know, and just improve your skills, man. Just improve your skills. So basically, this is our trend setup. Let me just place it like this. Remove this, because we want to keep close to the market, right? We clone it and we put this above. So basically, if you're just looking at the daily, we're looking for the market to push back up here, because we had a touch on the support, a touch on the support, and a touch on the support. So we're waiting for the market to complete these trades, right? That's on the daily, but this does not mean that we're gonna enter here, because we don't have that type of money, because to withstand this drawdown, if it does come back here and stuff like that, you might blow your account or whatever the case might be, unless you're trading with a really big account. But what I'm teaching you guys is to trade like day trader that doesn't necessarily trade every day. So what we can see is that we had impulses, correction, we had the market drop, an impulse again, correction, oh my bad, impulse, correction, market drop, let's create a new one, impulse, correction, and after correction we had a impulse correction, after correction, expecting those impulses, but the key game is to see where the correction or where the impulse might come in play. That's where we need to navigate those areas so we can spot that out quickly. So we're having touches, one fake out touch, second touch here. You see market broke eventually, so we might be looking for buying opportunities at this region right here. So let's just play this. There's nothing to work with right here, right? So we'll just keep it a buck, placing our chains. So this will be a nice place to buy GBP USD, guys. If you have opposing opinions, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. Never be shy or anything. So since we're in the 4-hour trend, we're gonna be placing we're gonna change our trends into blue so that we know that this is our 4-hour trend, right? So there we go. So I'm expecting, for me, before looking for entries here, I would take these entries, but it's possible for the market to drop back here, give us those touches to go up. And this is why also zones are important. Use key levels and zones. So we have a nice beautiful zone there catering for the most touches, right? So we know that the market can play within this range before actually going up. So let's take this. Nope. Okay, let's just go into the 1-hour time frame so we can spot out our 1-hour trends, right? We just need to catch out our trends quickly. We'll keep our 1-hour to 4-hour trends the same, man. It does not, as long as we know where's our daily trend, we are totally good. So we have a trend here. So if you want to be taking these entries before it touches our support area, which is here, before it drops here, because it can literally just push from here and up, right? So what you would do is you would wait for the market to do that double bottom right there, break out, retest, then you'll go for your entries after that nice beautiful retest over here. Then we can target these 1.21% move. Then we'll just put in our stop loss at 0.46, just below the zone, right? If you're looking for those quick, if the market breaks and retest, a lot of confirmation there. Or if you're waiting for the market to break below here, it can, but it can also do the first example, right? So you need, if you want to go off, you don't want to miss out the trade, rather just wait for the market to break and retest and catch it at the support region here. Then you'll have your stop loss here, right? Because the market can maybe play bounce back here and push, then your stop loss is far away from the manipulation zone. If it does not break and retest, that's when you can. If it does not break and retest, wait for it to come back down. The market will push back here and give those automatic retest, confirming those buying entries, and that's a whole 1.22% move. Right? Okay, let me just check my notes again to see what are we also looking for. Okay, cool. We back. So that's basically it for GBP USD, right? So you're gonna be looking at USD ZAR right now. So let's go to USD ZAR. Yeah, let me just do this. I don't see it. So USD ZAR. Let me just delete this. Let me just add it. There we go. So we're gonna just do the same thing like we did before. We're gonna start with our daily time frame. We're gonna cater all our key levels. So just cater this bottom key level, yeah. We will also be catering also cater this key level, yeah. This key level, let's make sure everything is alright. Let's just place this, yeah. So overall, for now, the overall market is sell, right? But in this exception, we're playing within this area. So as long as we're playing within this area, we're looking for buys until, yeah, or just not like long-term buys, because the market is giving us sells. So as long as the market breaks below here and goes back down, that's when we'll be looking for our high probability sells, right? So right now we're playing with support and resistance in this scenario. Right now this is a different scenario, and it's something that I would like to cover, like the 2020, is it 2023 Nasdaq, when the market has crashed. Was it last year? I think it was the year before. Yeah, I'll show you guys how to also that's why I love sales, guys. Sales provide both opportunities, but for now we are here. Either you can wait for the market to bounce back here and sell, or we could be looking for buying opportunities, right? Let me just go to the daily quickly. It's fine, let's just keep it. Let's just delete this. Let's keep it for let's make this red, man. It's fine. Let's make this red. So that we know that this is our daily time frame, man. And the only sole reason that I would be going for buys right now in this scenario, I'll show you why, so that I don't confuse you guys, right? It's simply because we hit our daily support area and the market failed to break below here and giving us a double bottom here. So we'll only be looking for sells in this scenario when the market breaks down. I'll give you guys more examples of these types of patterns. It's a totally different scenario right here because of this support area right here. So that daily support, like I said, daily support areas provide a lot of movement. So this is our daily trend, right? Everything still looks good on the daily. So 4 hours. So everything. Oh man, let me just do this. My dog is making a noise. Okay, I don't think I can personally control it because these people were actually building just here at the crib. So I don't think I can control my dog. If he sees visitors, he always does this. So hopefully his noise volumes won't be that effective for what we're doing right now. So without further waste of time, let me just let's put this blue again, right? Oh, my dog is very active. He's at the gate, right? He's just barking at these guys, bro. Like, and I have other two dogs that lives outside, right? This one, my boy that lives in the house, he is go crazy. He's crazy for real. So we have our zone right here because we're having a lot of touches right here. Right, we're having touches right here, and we having that key level right here. So this would have been a nice entry right here. So I can also see potential entries for this trade. So this would have been our first. Go to 30 minutes. This would have been our perfect entries right here. Break retest. So we would have capitalized at 0.90% move. We would have risked 0. As long as you don't risk above 0. Is it 45 now? Yeah, because 45 is half of 0.90. So we would have risked like 0. I wouldn't have take it. I would have put it at 0.38. So we would have won this trade. So now to continue this pattern, since we hit the support here, we're looking to complete this trend, right? We're looking to complete this trend. So we'll be looking for, let's see if we have any potential zones at that area right there. Yeah, I knew it. Like, if you know how to place your trends, man, everything needs to sink in perfectly. So this is where our next exit would be, right? So we're basically looking for the market to, let me just add in the zone so we can also establish our stop losses. So that was our zone right there. So when the market breaks above here, we're looking for the market to break, give us those retests, then entries back to this area right here. So this is where our entry zone is going to be. So it'll still be a 0.90%, and we'll risk depending on where the bullish closes, because we need a bullish, bearish, and a bullish, right? Then this is how it'll most likely be. This is where I would most likely enter until the end of this zone. Then from here, the market is most likely to either continue up, break, retest, and continue up, or most likely break below and continue selling and respecting the daily. Then we'll be looking for entries to the downside, right? So this is basically this is where I'm looking to enter for these setups right here. High probability buying setups right now, right? So we'll just save this for now. Let me just save it, and let me just end off here before the video gets too long, and also show you the current trade that I'm in. Go check it out on my TikTok page and everything. Oh, we in US30. We took these trades Friday, so we managed to capitalize on these entries. Perfect entries. So now, the market almost hit our TP, but like, it's respecting this trend. So let me just adjust everything, and I'll also adjust everything on my trading view. If you want to see my trades, go check it out on my TikTok channel. I'll have the link posted below so you can see how. And here, guys, we almost went out. Even on trading view, we almost went out. This almost hit our stop loss, but it didn't. It literally didn't. So we're just gonna adjust this and put this here. It's respecting this, because now, as we can see, the market is, if the market is gonna look, the market is giving us confirmations or high probability scenarios in terms of we had an impulse, right? We had an impulse move, so we capitalized on the impulse. We're having a correction, and after a correction is an impulse move. So if this correction does not take us out, we are likely to eat those impulse moves. Or a correction can also fail in terms of it can create some form of correction to have you believe that it's correcting to only fall back down. So that's why we have our stop losses and profit. We've been holding this trade since Friday, so that's why we have our alerts there. So when it hits TP, I know, and once it hits stop loss, that I know that I'm out of the trade, so I don't have to always go into the market and check what the market is doing. So that's basically it, man. People are walkers, I'm walking the top of my answers.